Your biggest hit, Cher Shay Lagos, right? Is that your biggest hit?
I would say a lot of people recognize it.
That's got to be the biggest one, right?
Yeah.
But like radio hit.
Well, as a DJ, it is. It's the one that I can play at any party.
Yeah, because all Ghost Joints you can't play in a party. That one you could play, so it'll get a more lifespan.
But it's funny because that song is a party banger, but when you first heard it, I didn't think of it as a party banger. It was just a dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't chase a hit. Your one hit, it just happened to be a...
Yeah. And that came in the ninth inning.
Hit, you know, the term hit with Ghost is like, it's different.
Yeah, because there are plenty of hits, but they're not...
We talking about the radio record company trying to get a hit. You know what I'm saying?
I would say that was... And I would say in terms of that kind of hit, Cher Shay Lagos would be the one.
Yeah.
Whereas you have plenty of
hits. The Neo joint was big, right?
Oh, the Neo joint.
The Neo joint was pretty big.
Right, yeah.
Got a lot of hits.
Yeah.
That joint?
All That I Got Is You.
All That I Got Is You. Yeah.
That's a whole nother.
Right, yeah.
That was a big hit. That was in like the Hot 97, crazy days. That was a super heavy rotation hit.
Hell yeah.
Right.
But the Neo joint was awesome too.
Right. It was, it's just, you got little ones here and there. You know what I mean?
Fuck it here, man. Let's
You
talk
know
about
what I mean?
Malcolm,
Yeah,
man.
about making records.
Let's talk about Malcolm. Let's talk about Nutmeg. Let's talk about fucking Wildflower, son.
Yeah.
Wildflower's the
Wildflower. Shit, you know Wildflower?
You don't know Wildflower?
Nah,
That's
which
the one
one
we
is
You
that?
know it if you hear it.
You know it if you hear
Oh,
it.
yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Let's put it this way. It's the most vulgar rap song of all
I
time.
love that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
He still perform that joint.
Yeah, we performed that
That's
shit on
crazy.
stage and shit. Yeah.
Do they love it? Do people go crazy?
I mean, yeah, the ones that recognize it, they
I know
love
I
that
do.
shit. You know what I mean?
I be singing along
Be
and
out
shit.
there.
When we rapping together and shit, I be
Word,
singing like
B.
a fan and shit.
That's because we're DJs. Like, the thing about DJs is that we look at titles because we get the records and all that, and we read the titles, but you never say Wildflower in the song, really. Like, it's not the hook.
Nah, ain't the song.
So people don't call it that.
Yeah.
But we
see,
know
when you look at
You sing ho.
But if you listen to New Birth, Wildflower, you know what I mean? Then you can understand. You know
The
what I mean?
original one.
She was a sweet and gentle flower, but just going wild. You know what I mean? So, it just came. It's Wildflower.
I'll tell you what should have been in terms of the smoothed out Ghost joints, that early smoothed out Ghost joints, don't sleep on Cam A either.
Cam A is fire.
Woo!
Okay, man.
Your man came in. Your man, before he got married, he's like, yo, this is my song I'm dancing to. His wife was like, nah, son,
No,
nah.
I told her, the first thing I said was, as God is my witness, my girl, I've told you this before, my girl loves Baby. We love that song.
Right.
And I said, honey, when we first started to get married, I was like, babe, can I get Ghostface to come perform Baby at the wedding?
Right.
She was like, honey, I love that song, but we're not doing a song about having a baby at the
Right,
wedding.
right,
She was
right,
like, we're
right,
not
right,
having
right,
a baby.
right.
But I will tell you, that is going to be the anthem of me having a child. We will be playing Baby in the hospital.
I'm in his wedding,
Right,
waiting for
yeah,
Cam A
yeah.
to come on, son.
Shit.
It was the moment.
That's live,
Yo,
though.
Ghostface, you gave me my only battle DJ routine. Because I never was a battle DJ, but there's one.
Is it from Protect Your Neck?
One line is from Criminology. Because he goes, dealing in my
Cypher,
I revolve around
scientists.
So I used to be like, Cypher, I revolve around. Cypher, I revolve around.
Oh,
Yeah.
I never won those.
Nah, that's what it is.
But I
though.
have one.
That's what it is. But let me tell you something, though. When you listen to all our early Wu shit and all that shit like that, you could never play that shit in the club like that. And I say that is because, when you try to throw it on, it's RZA at that time. I mean, even still, you know what I mean? His ears is burnt out. You know what I mean? He don't know how to EQ like that.
What do you
Check
mean?
it out.
You think RZA doesn't EQ shit that's right for a party?
Listen, let's put Ice Cream on against one of his joints. Me and him do the show together. His shit blows my shit.
Oh, yeah. Nah,
You know what I mean?
It's not.
It's like, it ain't
It's
like,
not
and
sonically-
Ray always used to tell him like, yo, man, our shit gotta be, you see how Puff shit sounding?
Yeah,
Our
but-
shit gotta be clear and big. Our shit was just like made for a tape.
See, but RZA,
You know what I mean?
but RZA's vision made sense for what ultimately worked for your fan base.
Right.
He was thinking about, no, this is what our
All right,
people
but
want.
even if RZA, he still never tried to
It
make
wouldn't
it
have been the
be
same,
big.
though, man.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the same. It was because
It
it did
created
sound
its
like,
own sound.
yeah, it created his own sound.
Yeah, it
but
don't
it's like,
sound
but
like
now
that.
when I gotta go ahead and be on stage with him, it's like, yo, this nigga shit is just
his
like,
shit is sonically-
it's knocking,
yeah,
nigga,
yeah.
like, and my shit is down here.
That's very interesting.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yo.
understand, like, the
Yeah.
sonics of it.
Yo, what did I just read a thing about or was it RZA who told us, or did I just read about RZA having a different mic for Ghost?
No, I never heard that.
Yeah, when I did Mighty Healthy, I took an old school mic because I wanted my shit to sound like it was in the park. Yeah, like you know what I mean, like we was really in the park and shit like that. And then for a couple, I think some other shit, because I had a few rhyming off of some breaks, and I just wanted to be like, yo, because that's what I do. I get in there and I'll be like, yo, give me that MC Shan voice. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like how he had his mic. You know what I mean? Whatever how they had their mics. I don't just like a regular mic.
Well, I think RZA felt. I heard RZA say that. I think he felt like other people. And listen, and this is why I love RZA, because I think he keeps you all so near and dear to him. That he felt like he understood how to produce your sound the way it was meant to sound. Right. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't necessarily think that every other engineer and producer you got with understood the same way to get your vocals.
Right.
So
I give him that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but did you guys would beef with him about shit too? Like you'd be like, "Yo, I'm not fucking with this," and have a
no. See, with me, it's like you got my crew. You know what I mean? But I'm like a different dude. Like, you know what I mean? It's like I take it. I'm like, look at that. I look at everything like a scientist too. Like like I told you, it's from the mic on down. You know what I mean? But a lot of guys, I never really heard them complain. I don't know how they do now. You know what I mean? But back then, in 36 Chambers, it wasn't like not talking about the album, talking about the studio. You know what I mean? Nobody wasn't really complaining. You just go in there, you might be like, turn my mic up or try to get me a little bit more crispy. But I knew a lot of times on what I wanted. Like, you know what I mean?
Here's my question: how do you decide to make a record like Holla, where you go, yo, just let that shit play, and they go, oh, you want me to loop it? And you go, no. Let the entire song play.
All the lyrics. Yeah. Bobby Womack singing and everything.
How does that happen?
Over the whole Curtis Mayfield.
I did that.
The whole song.
I did that. I first did that when I was like 17, 18. You know what I mean? Back then, before Wu-Tang ever started. You know what I mean? I'm with my man RNS. He the producer that made
made a lot of classics.
Yeah. Shaheem and Blue Cheese in them and all that. You know what I mean?
I didn't know he did. He produced UMCs.
Yeah, he did some beats. Yeah.
I didn't know
that might have been his joint.
Oh wow.
So. But I was young though. You know what I mean? And I rhymed off of "It's just your imagination." You know what I mean? Yo.
And you would just jump on and rhyme on it.
It was like I rhymed on it. But you know what? I like those. I like that music more than I like hip hop beats and all that shit.
You'd rather
it's those beats first, then break beats, then regular hip hop beats.
Yo, Syph, why don't you and I, Juan Epstein, do a mixtape with Ghostface where he rhymes only over songs like that?
Yo, listen,
and we put on a concert with it.
Listen, so I had to
save us from this.
I had to perfect that. See, when I did, because I did, remember the other joint? I want to go outside. When I did that on Supreme Clientele, they took it off, though. You know what I mean? They had took it off, though. You had some versions with it on and some versions with it off.
Well, I was surprised you cleared the one for Holla. I'm surprised they cleared that. That was a Bobby Womack record?
Yeah. No, that's Delphonics.
And they cleared it? And they cleared you using the entire song?
Yeah, they might have wanted. See, me, I'm the type of dude, I love my fans. So a lot of times I never got no publishing from a lot of these albums. Really, I really
see how you could.
I never even got a piece of publishing, nigga.
Yeah, because the samples just
nigga, let me tell you something. Yeah, because it's like wow, shit. Because it's like I love to give them like what they know me for. Right. You know what I mean? And it's like a lot of times I sacrificed just to be like, yo, you know what? Nah, fuck that, man. Word, Mike said he wants 100% of publishing from that song. But if I feel that song is fat and it's gonna make the album, I mean, I think motherfuckers are just like, you know what, man, give it to me. Because let me tell you something. A lot of times with these companies, you never see a back end. Never, ever, ever. They promise you that shit. You take this little bit, and we give you this on the back end after the album is complete. You never see a fucking back end. It's a game, yo. You know what I mean? But for my fans, I always wanted them to feel me. So but Barry White didn't clear that Watch sample. So that's why it's not on what you gonna call it. But if he wanted the 100% published, I would have gave him that publishing. Just to put the Watch on it. You know what I mean? And make the album more like, oh shit, that's a solid album. You know what I mean? And that's just what I do, yo. You know what I mean?
And that's why we love you, Ghost.
That's why we love Ghost.
You know?
We know that's what you do. Like, And look,
but the
are you
fans don't
working?
know that I don't get that. Like nigga, yeah, I'm not getting paid for this shit from y'all niggas. So it's like, yo, motherfucker, I'm doing this shit. Y'all motherfuckers better go cop my shit, yo.
Exactly. Come to the fucking concert, buy a ticket.
Or some and shit. You know what I mean? So that's what it is and shit. But enough about me, man. Woo block, woo block.
No, you bringing my shit
You
back.
know what I
Keep
mean?
talking, man.
Yeah,
Woo
exactly.
block,
Yeah, keep
woo block.
talking.
You know what I mean? No, because you know what?
Let
Let me tell you something.
Hungover Chic.
Let me tell you
Word.
something.
No,
Yeah,
Chic is happy. Chic is happy.
He's
Yeah,
fried
rock.
though. Nah, because
Word.
what it was though, it was like it's like I love these brothers, B, and working with him, yo, it's like the chemistry. It was just like it's like he from Yonkers, I'm from Staten, but it just seemed like, yo, nigga, it's like. That's my brother, B.
Yo,
it feel like we the same
when
niggas.
when y'all hooked up, when y'all first hooked up and y'all started doing music together, I said this makes perfect sense. Y'all like the same type of dude, similar styles, similar rhymes, similar person in the group you're in. You know what I'm saying? Like he's in Locks, D Block, you in Wu-Tang.
Right.
But when y'all do your solo stuff, I can see how it's like Meth and Red.
Okay.
It's like Meth and Red are very similar.
Right,
They
right,
the wild
right.
ones of the group.
Smoke out niggas, all that shit. Yeah.
Then when Sheik and Ghost came together, I was like, this makes perfect. And then the name is just ill, like Woo Block.
Baby.
That was his
All
name.
you. That's all you.
It's him. He brought that to the table. You know what I mean? And it sounded like that's what it was when he said it. You know what I mean? Because we posted this at the Fish Scale with a different name. You know what I mean? Like, yo, he's like, yo, let's do Gorillas in the Mist. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
all right, yeah.
That's right.
All right,
Remember that.
cool. You know what I mean? But, you know, shit never get to happen, you know. But then when we did this fucking tour and we brought it back up, and then, yo, he came with that Woo Block shit. It was like,
Now, are there a lot, when you go on the road together, are there like, there's Locks fans and there's Woo fans, like, and they are fine together? Like, there's no, like.
Yeah, they love it.
yeah.
We got hits.
Yeah,
You
that's
got
what it is,
that
yeah.
catalog
But
of
they
records.
you got hard records, right?
Yeah.
Y'all got
Yeah.
hard records that y'all did in the past, you did in the past.
Right.
Then y'all both got R&B type
No
joints.
doubt, for the chicks.
You got the
Girls.
Good Love?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Good
Good
Love,
Love,
no
and the
relax.
other
That's
one
my
too.
joint.
What was the other one?
Ooh.
Carl Thomas.
One day, all that. We
Yeah,
going.
man.
So it's like you
They
watching
be
this
bugging.
shit.
We'll hit them with ice cream, then come in with the Benjamins and this and that, then Reservoir Dogs. Like we be.
That's a lot
Yo.
of you. That's a good
Do
show.
y'all do
Yeah.
your
Yo.
shows together?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
man.
on stage at the
On
same time?
same time.
Song, like we
Same
just-
time.
Yeah.
Same time.
Yeah.
I'm there ad-libbing on this shit. He
Yeah.
catching my
And
shit.
who DJs for you guys?
Technician.
Tech, yeah, Tech.
Now,
Shout out to Tech.
You guys, this album's got obviously Ghost and Chic on everything, but there's a bunch of Ray. There's Capadonna,
Yeah.
Styles P and Jada. Of course, are
Yeah.
on here a few times. Master Killer, Jizza, and Erica
Jizza.
Badu are on Driving Around.
Yeah.
She's a hip hop head. She must have been.
Yeah. Shout out to Erica.
Was
She's incredible, B.
Yeah, she's
Yeah, incredible.
a hip hop goddess.
Incredible.
When you look into her eyes, something
Yo,
strange happens.
You talking about Erica? You ever is she 5%er? Like she has knowledge, right?
She's a smart wisdom. You know what I mean?
That first song she ever
Yeah.
put out got mad low 5%
Right.
quotes
She got
in it, like-
because was she from Philly or where?
from Dallas. I think.
Dallas? Yeah, she just
But
got
how
that.
she get
She
that-
got that soul because she be around that circle that know what time it is.
Yeah.
They not stupid. She ain't stupid. You know what I
There's
mean?
a lot
Yeah.
of joints.
Yeah, she
On
ain't
and on
stupid.
is
She's the
basically
whiz,
a
Fox.
cipher.
Yeah.
She is.
She's a whiz. You know what I'm saying? You're my whiz, Fox. Don't get it twisted. Then you got there's Meth. I wanted to ask a Meth question before because I was having a conversation the other day, right? I was talking to someone about Pro Era, which is this kid Joey Badass's new crew, and Joey Badass out of Brooklyn. A lot of people talking about this kid.
Yeah,
A lot of hope for this
I
kid,
heard
right?
him, yeah.
And they have a great New York feel that reminds you of the old days. And I was saying to them that he's in this place where he's trying to put on everyone in the crew, right? So every time there's an interview and everyone wants to talk to him, he's like, nah, talk to my man. And I was saying to his management, I'm like, he needs to learn that he needs to blow the fuck up
First.
so he can get them
So you
on.
can do that, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And
yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, that's
yeah,
the way it is sometimes. You got to ride. Everyone knows that you're down for the team, but if people want to interview with you, don't bore them with people they don't know yet.
Right, right.
They're
Right.
gonna let them
Right,
care
right,
about
you're
them.
right, you're right, you're
And
right,
I
you're right.
thought about Wu-Tang in the early days and how when y'all first came out, the clear front runner at the very beginning was Meth. Like when
Yeah.
it first started, Meth was this like kind of star who jumped out.
Right.
Was there ever any moments of anyone in the crew feeling salty or ways about it, or
Kick
did
'em out
everyone?
like they kicked out Buster from LONS?
Exactly, because Busta dealt with that with LONS. Or did everyone kind of understand Mets getting it going? Let's ride.
Everybody understood.
Well, wasn't that the first single?
Yeah, it was the first single off the album.
Yep.
I remember because
Yeah.
I was chilling on the stoop at PAL. Somebody jumped out of a truck and handed me a cassette tape
Right.
that said METHOD, man. And I was like, oh my God, I got a free tape. I was just hype off the free tape.
Right.
And then I was like, oh shit, this shit is hot. What?
Right.
We're the first on our block to hear Method Man.
But that's a good question. Did anyone say, why is this the first single? This song about just meth? Why is this the
Nah,
first
we
single?
sat in the room and we just you know, Meth was the hottest. He was just the hottest. Even out the clan, he was just, you know, that single right there, we didn't argue about it or nothing. We just sat there and was like, yo, this is what we going with. Yeah, this is what we going with. He's the dude. You know what I mean? And whoever came after him just came after him. Like, when I was the what? The
Protect Your Neck
fifth
was out
one
first.
down the
Well,
line?
Well, it was Protect Your Neck and Method Man were
No,
together,
Protect
right?
Your Neck and After the Laughter.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the
original
first
12
the first
right.
one. Yeah,
But
yeah,
Loud's
yeah.
first single
Right. Then when they
was
went out loud,
Protect Your Neck, Method Man.
Man.
Right.